everybody, I'm Stu Carter from Atomic TV. Stand by for a Nerf gun review. Yeah, so I'm still a castaway on this deserted island trying to make my way back to my top secret toy testing lab. But in an abandoned toy store, I found this NERF Ultra Dorado. It's in, if I found it, it must be in the toy stores near you, right? It's in the toy stores where you live in the U.S., right? No? You haven't seen it? You know why? You know why? I'll tell you why. Because this was for release in Europe only. Only available in Europe. Hasbro, NERF, why do you do this? Why do you do these things to children? It makes people cry. I want the NERF. I want all the NERF guns. People in the U.S. love NERF. Why do you do that? Why? People, the NERF is, the U.S. is the home of NERF. We should have access to all the NERF guns. Remember, you've got to call them blasters, not guns. They're blasters. Here, right here on the side, it says #1 blaster brand. And in several other languages because it's meant for release in Europe. Let's get a close look at the box and you can see what you're missing out on and you can be so angry about it. Let's have a close look. Yeah, right, NERF Ultra Dorado. It's a 6-shot cylinder, but it's motorized. You're gonna need a bunch of batteries. You're gonna need like 6 of these AAA, AA batteries, excuse me, to run this thing, which is, all right, so you may decide you're happy that you don't have this in the US. I don't know. 6 batteries, flywheels, a cylinder, so it's sort of a pistol, but it's like a little mini rifle, like a carbine. Looks like it's got some other stuff. It's got the rails and stuff and reloads. Only 12 darts included. Fortunately, I bought some extra darts. Well, excuse me. Fortunately, I swiped some extra darts out of this abandoned toy store. These are these new ones, right? Which I started to analyze those, but I was on the road and I really didn't have access to all my equipment to check on these. But they've been talking about these for a while, right? About a year actually. Here, let's look at the back since we're over here. They're saying, you know, it goes up to 36 meters and it's more powerful because it's faster, and it goes more distance because it's faster. And improved accuracy because it's faster. It's got these little fins in the back, which probably help with accuracy. But if it doesn't spin, that's a problem. If it doesn't spin, it's not really going to be as accurate as it could be. They need to figure out how to make these spin. I believe I showed by my camera tricks that it's not spinning. Flight tip innovative, I don't know, it's just like a little spongy things. And lightweight foam, newer foam, that's great. Aerofin technology, we already mentioned that. And then here's a good look. Here's a good look at the product. 6-dart rotating drum. All these other, look at all these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19 different languages for the warning sticker. I'm going to see how many of those languages Victor, you know, he's the other castaway. He's on this island. He's going to be over here in a little while to help check this out. But we're going to see how many of those languages he can read. All right, well, you ready to get it out of the box and see how it works? All right, let's go. And did you notice this? That's kind of interesting. It's sort of a 3-dimensional effect on the package. They've got the sight, the front sight cardboard kind of sticks out from the box here. So this thing goes down, and it's kind of innovative, you know. And then all it says here is just more of that stuff about propaganda about how good this new dart is. Yeah, all right, and then the usual junk in the bottom. You don't need to see that. Okay, let's open it up. Remember, kids, when you're traveling, always bring your survival knife, because I had the foresight to do that. See, I've got an important tool to use while I'm castaway on this deserted island. And I'm opening this up. Oh, comes with some directions. You don't need that. I'm going to tell you everything you need to know. Yeah, let's get the rest of this out. Yeah, it looks like it's fully assembled. Can you see it okay? Yeah, all right. This couldn't be easier. And of course, I've got another survival tool. You know, for the battery door, you need a Phillips head or a crosshead screwdriver. And if you've got fancy cameras like I do, you got to have one of these with you all the time. Remember that when you're on, especially when you're tightening these up, do not want to over tighten, because this is going into plastic and it's not gonna, you tighten it too much and you're gonna strip threads, and then you're gonna be crying. Just kind of finger tight, you know. And I'll probably cut some of this out because it's taken a long time to get this open. There, okay, now it's open. All right, so six batteries. Thank God I had some batteries in a backpack with me that I could put in here, because this is a problem if you're traveling or if you got an instant use. And what if the batteries go, you know, what if the batteries are weak and now you can't use your rifle, you know? Yeah, so. All right, and there's our 6 batteries, and I'm going to close the door and close the door securely and just gently tighten the screw here. Just gently. Not too much, because you're going to need to do this a few times, because you're going to be using, see, just gently, okay? So it is a compact design. This is going to be good for small guys like Alexander, for example. Smaller children, this is going to work good for them, and it's better, it's going to be more accurate than a pistol, because you've got this shoulder stock here, and you can bring it up against your shoulder and brace it. It's also got a sight. It looks like you're sighting here, but really you're sighting down here, okay, along the top. You got a carry handle, also a rail, you know, for those scopes and other accessories, but not on the bottom. On the bottom it's just got this hand grip. You think it's got a pump action, which would be good. A pump action 6-cylinder would be kind of useful, but no, it doesn't do anything. It doesn't come off anything. And the usable front. You got a place to clip a sling here. You could clip a sling here. You can clip a sling here. You can clip a sling here too. So several ways you can carry this if you want to use a slot. And there goes the flywheel. Now you're going to insert your darts through here just any way you want, right? No big deal. No big deal. And also there's a place for you to store darts on the top here. You see you got a reload of 6. But, you know, that's it. 6 in a cylinder. It's going to take you a while to reload and reload. If you got a jam, here's a door to access the interior, and you can see the flywheels in there. And can you see them turning? No. They won't let the flywheels turn while the door is open. That's kind of a safety feature. But also you wonder, to people who modify, I'm not going to say who modifies NERFs, but I believe the modifier people find ways that they can use these flywheels to shoot larger darts and different things. Now the door's closed. Yeah. Okay, let's try it out. So looking at the back of the cylinder, what you get are 2 rods that effectively turn the cylinder and push the bullet into the flywheel. You see? And you open up this access hatch here, and you can see the flywheels, right? You see them? And unfortunately, the flywheels won't operate while the hatch is open. But this is where you get your jams. You can see as the bullet comes forward, if it gets into that little area, there, right there, you can see the head of the bullet. If it gets stuck there, it's not, the cylinder won't turn, and it's not engaging with the flywheels either. See, it's not far enough out for the flywheel to catch it. That's where we're getting these jams. Okay, so this young man here, Victor, he's going to help me with testing this NERF gun. You may have recalled Victor is a castaway like me. His ship was shipwrecked off this deserted island, and he and I both have been stranded here. Isn't that correct? Yeah. Yeah, but he has some experience with NERF guns. In fact, we should have talked about this. You brought this with you on the ship, didn't you? And so this is not an official NERF scope, but we find that it fits on the rail of this NERF gun here, right? Can you do it? Yeah. You go on and do it. So it's good that you've got that. See, you knew that maybe You don't have a Nerf gun, but if you find a Nerf gun, you've got a scope to put on it.
Yeah.
And it's good for your survival.
Yeah.
And I remembered my survival knife. So together we have what we need, I think, to live until we're rescued. All right, let's start checking some stuff out. Which of those languages you can read there?
I can read on English.
Yeah?
On Greek.
Oh, there's Greek?
And on Bulgarian.
Bulgarian. They have Bulgarian, but not the Russian and not Ukrainian.
Yeah.
Wow, okay, I'm glad you're here. You can translate for me. And it's a good thing in that abandoned store where I found this Nerf, I also got some of these Ultra reloads, which is a good thing because Victor's only shot this twice. He's already lost one of the bullets. I'm not real happy about that.
Yeah.
You're gonna find that eventually. All right.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna take these reloads and we're gonna go. I'm not at my top secret toy testing lab, right? So it's hard. We don't have our anechoic chamber, our firing chamber, to test the range of this. But we're gonna go into the abandoned city and see if we can't find a good place to test this. Right? You're gonna help me test this. Okay, we're gonna do that. Just hang on. Nerf versus water bottles. Versus Ben Tennyson. Nerf versus Cannonbolt. Versus Ben 10 Figures. Okay, first we're testing point blank range. The range is hot with 6 rounds. Fire! Ceasefire.
Yeah.
Now testing maximum range by elevating the rifle with 6 rounds. Fire! Good. Let's check it. Now I don't have my long range measuring tape or my laser measuring devices here, but this ball of string washed up on the beach. So we're going to use it to see how far we're shooting, okay? Yeah. Okay, point blank range was coming to here.
Yeah.
Maximum range to here. Well, something else I don't like about this gun, it jams a lot. It jams a lot. We got a jam.
It jammed.
So what we're going to do is someday I'm going to get rescued. I'll be back in my top secret toy testing lab, and I'm going to give this rifle to Victor, and this is going to be all he has to protect himself by himself. What if you got like a bunch of pirates chasing after you, and you go boom, and then jam, jam, jam. I get what's going on? It's jamming. And I showed you in my close-ups how the bullets are sometimes getting pushed halfway close too far into the chamber, and they're not engaging with the flywheels, and that's making them jam. I don't think it's a matter of that it's a revolving type, because when you load this, they're going and they stop. You can't push them too far when you're loading. It's a factor of how they're getting pushed forward. But sometimes the gun is shooting just fine, so I really don't understand. So Victor, you tell me, what do you like about this Diablo?
I like it because it has a rail and it's electric.
You like the electric. Now, see, actually, I don't like the electric ones myself. That's my preference. But you like that it's electric, so how about the range? Good range? You think it's a good range?
Yes, I think that is good range.
How about the size? You like the size?
Yeah, it's small because I had some nerves because they're bigger.
Which ones do you have?
I had Sledgefire, Ninja, and Rev Reaper.
Grim Reaper, and they're hard for you to carry.
Reaper is small like this, but Slingfire and Slingfire are bigger.
Okay, all right. How about the reload? Do you like being able to? Do you like how it's loaded?
Yeah.
See, to me, I'm thinking if I'm going to have electric fire, I want a big magazine.
Yeah, and
A lot of bullets.
like on Reaper with 10 bullets.
Yeah, this is only 6, and so you're out of bullets and boom, just like that.
Yeah.
And then they're going to shoot at you.
Yeah.
All right, good. Thanks for your opinions.
Kill me, I guess I'm doing okay. I'm lost among the millions. Just an empty head filled with the sky. I separated my life between the boring